Kicker. All right, now we go to head coaches.
Let's do
You got
special teams real quick.
Oh, you do the special teams first? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, special teams. The coach special teams is really just basic. They really don't.
Yeah.
They don't give them big plays, but they don't really make a lot of them either.
Yeah.
So, and you got with the Saints, you got Reggie Bush. You got the Reggie Bush factor. He can make a big play, but at the same time, he can hurt you too.
Yeah, you know how to punt it to him.
But
yeah.
So I would give a slight edge to the Saints just because Bush is the capability of running one back. But at least the coach, return unit and kick return unit, they're not gonna make mistakes though.
Right.
Yeah. So I give them a 1.
You get a coach a 1?
Like a 1.5. I just say 1.5 because they don't make any mistakes. They don't have any.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's cool. 1.5.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that.
All right, we go 1.5, and then everybody agree with 2 on the Saints.
Yeah.
Mm. I think that's the one category. Maybe we start doing the Browns. We should start doing special teams because that's probably the one category they'll win. Because you look at Cribs and
Phil Dawson.
Yeah, that's about the one category they'll win every week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to head coaches. That's another category the Browns will lose in. You got Caldwell, rookie coach, and Sean Payton. The big strike against Sean Payton is Fred Deshaun. So that messes him up. So that takes one check off him automatically. So I give him a 2. I give Caldwell a 1.5.
I give Caldwell a 2. It's like, I know it might not seem like a whole lot because he's inheriting a Dungy team, but it's like, it's like there's a lot of ways you can mess it up, but he stayed with the game plan, and the reason Tony picked him as the successor is because, like I said, he's going to follow the game plan. He's not going to really.
I think the reason he picked him because Wesley didn't want the job.
Well, who's that?
The offensive coordinator.
Tom Moore.
Yeah.
Tom Moore, he appropriately declined it because he's not a coach. He's just an offensive coordinator.
Him and Peyton Manning get along so
well. Yeah, so I mean that was the right move. But what's his name? Jim Caldwell. He knows how to get cats motivated, and as we've seen, he makes the proper adjustments. So I mean I give him a 2. I mean if Chucky can do it, I mean why can't Caldwell?
All right, Derek, what you got? You give this too much thought.
It's like I'll take Peyton because Peyton's been at it for a little longer.
Oh, yeah.
Caldwell is still working on it though. I mean he's probably going to be a good coach and to have this foundation that Dungy left and have worked under Dungy and Dungy and Lovey and that whole tree. That that should be a good thing.
All right, so 2, 1, 3, what?
Peyton they're both 2s.
Both 2s?
But Peyton's closer to being a 3.
Caldwell, I'm going to give him a 1.5. I think he's done well for what he has. I mean, he inherited the same team Dungy had and took him farther. So you got to give him some credit for that. So I give him that extra half just because they made it to the Super Bowl like people expected. And
I don't even know. At the beginning of the season, nobody expected.
Well, just as far as their seed, they were number 1 seed.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They did what they were supposed to do. And for the Saints, I give Sean Payton a 2.5. I think Payton's
agree with that.
He's the best offensive minded coach in the league.
All right, so we definitely got Caldwell for 1.5.
His name is Sean, so I give him
You give him Peyton 2.5 too?
Yeah.
What'd you give Peyton?
Peyton gets 2.
I got him 2, so I guess that puts him at 2 then.
So 2.2, 2.25.
Of course, it's better enough to get halves on here. All right, let's get to a quick review. We'll pop this up on the big screen as well. Quarterbacks, we both got Manning and Breeze at 3. Running backs, we get edge to the Saints 2 to 1.5. Receiver get edge to the Saints 3 to 2. Tight end, we get edge to the Colts 3 to 2. Offensive line, the edge is given to the Saints 3 to 2.5. D line to the Colts 3 to 2. Linebackers is even at 2. Corners was even at 2. Kickers, we gave the edge to the Colts, 2 to 1.5. Special teams, the edge to the Saints, mainly because of Reggie Bush factor, 2 to 1.5. And then coaches gave the edge to Sean Payton, 2 to 1.5. So we're going to take a quick break. Now when we come back, everybody's going to make their actual predictions. Welcome back. Now everybody's going to make their picks. Derek had to get another psychic evaluation. He had to step away. He thought he had gotten over that Cardinals beat down, but he just can't do it yet. So we're going to do this real quick. We're going to do some NBA talk. Derek gave us his pick. He gave us the Saints by 10. I think that's what dope and crazy to pick against team to put his team out. But I'm going with the Colts. I just think the fact that the way the Saints struggled with the Vikings, and Vikings should have won that game. Matter of fact, the Saints seem to me that they can't win unless they create turnovers, and that's the one thing the Colts don't do. They don't turn the ball over. They don't beat themselves. They don't have stupid penalties. And I think the Saints seem to thrive on that. And also, both teams are dome teams, and but the Saints don't seem to play as well away from that dome as the Colts do. And not only that, you get the experience factor that the Colts have been there before. So I got a feeling this may get ugly. I want to go with the Colts by 17.
I couldn't disagree more. I like the Saints in this game. I think it'll be a close battle. You'll see, two high-powered offenses, and I think it'll be a lot of scoring in this game. Minnesota, they're most physically gifted team in the league, and they were clearly more talented than the Saints, and they beat themselves. And I think they would have posed a lot of problems to the Colts as well. And I think both of these two teams, they make the most of what they got. They've got the two best quarterbacks in the league, and the two of the better offenses in the league. And I think if the Saints don't win the Super Bowl this year, they ain't gonna never win. So I'm gonna go with the Saints. I think this is their year. I'm picking them by 7.
All right, Sean goes to the Saints by 7. All right, Lawrence.
I'm picking the Colts by 7, but it's going to be a struggle. I think it's going to be the same recipe. It's going to be a close game, and the Colts might even be down by a lot. But they're just going to do what they do. Defense is going to buckle down, and they're going to give Peyton Manning an opportunity to get the game closer, and he'll pull it out in the end. Probably with a game, if not a game-winning drive, he'll just close it out and keep with Drew Brees off the field. So I just see it like Ennis said, with the experience and everything. Colts will take it by 7.
All right. The other thing is I want to add in there. Saints, especially on the road, they seem to get behind a lot. They always find a way to come back. But I think that plays right into the Colts' hands. If they get behind, they're going to start throwing the ball much, and that's when Freeman Matthews is going to tee off on Breeze. That's why I think it's going to get ugly. So, Derek, before we still play, gave us the Saints, so we're all split on that. So, I guess we will take it from there. But I guess we're going to take a quick break, and then we come back. We're going to do a quick NBA talk. We haven't done NBA talk in
Months.
A few months, but it's getting towards after the Super Bowl is over with. Now we're getting towards the All-Star break, so it's time for the NBA to start heating up.